What if we had electricity from potatoes? It began as a science fair experiment. A humble potato, two metal nails, and a small LED bulb flickering to life. What seemed like a classroom novelty would soon ignite a global energy revolution. Researchers, desperate for sustainable energy solutions, discovered that with genetic engineering and improved electrode designs, potatoes could generate far more power than anyone imagined. The world stood at the brink of an agricultural power revolution, and the mighty potato was at the center of it all. Soon, farms around the world were transformed into sprawling potato energy fields. These new power potatoes were engineered to produce extra potent acidic juices, amplifying their ability to conduct electricity. Farmers didn't just grow potatoes for food anymore. They grew them to power homes, charge devices, and even run factories. Giant networks of potato-powered batteries formed entire grids, and urban rooftops became lined with miniature potato pods, feeding power into local circuits. Power outages became a thing of the past. If your lights flickered, you could just grab a fresh potato from your pantry and plug it into your home's potato adapter. Even phone chargers became potato-compatible, with tiny Spud pods keeping you connected. Kitchens became the heart of the energy revolution. Homeowners grew special indoor potato gardens and hydroponic trays, turning pantries into mini power stations. Potato walls lined with electrodes provided steady streams of energy, while discarded potato skins became fuel for compost-based generators. Dinner prep took on a whole new meaning. Peeling potatoes didn't just prepare food, it prepared power. Families learned to recharge their potato pods by soaking their potatoes in vinegar baths, refreshing their conductivity. For some, keeping their lights on meant learning to harvest and cook potatoes efficiently, ensuring nothing went to waste. Suddenly, your dinner wasn't just calories, it was kilowatts. As potato technology advanced, engineers found ways to power cars with dense potato acid cells. These potato batteries became an eco-friendly alternative to traditional electric vehicle batteries. Charging stations now resembled vegetable markets, where people swapped out their spent potato cells for freshly packed Spud pods. Potato-powered buses zipped through city streets, and potato-charged drones patrolled delivery routes. In some experimental designs, trains were powered by rows of compressed potato cells, entire wagons filled with tightly packed spuds. On highways, rest stops didn't sell fuel. They sold potatoes by the sack. Signs read, "Fill her up with fries and drive on." As potato power grew in popularity, tensions flared. Nations with fertile farmland quickly became energy superpowers, while desert and arid regions struggled to keep pace. The global economy shifted as potato exports surged. Entire countries raced to outproduce one another. Trade disputes erupted, and the Spud Wars began. Governments fiercely guarded their genetically enhanced potato strains, and rumors of potato piracy swept across continents. Black market potato smuggling became a booming trade, with rogue farmers selling high-yield super spuds to desperate nations. Military leaders even began experimenting with battlefield spud chargers, creating portable potato grids that could power communication systems and electric vehicles in remote locations. With so much energy dependent on potatoes, the world seemed stable, until disaster struck. A mutated strain of potato blight began sweeping across fields, devastating crops in record numbers. Power grids collapsed, and cities plunged into darkness. Without enough potatoes to power their homes and cars, panic spread. Experts scrambled to contain the crisis, genetically modifying potatoes for resistance to the blight. In some areas, people resorted to hoarding potatoes, guarding their supplies as fiercely as they once guarded gold. The world realized that relying too heavily on a living energy source came with unexpected risks. In the wake of the potato crisis, oil and coal industries attempted to reclaim dominance. They argued that fossil fuels were still safer and more reliable than potatoes. For a time, it seemed the potato energy movement had been crushed, but researchers returned to their labs, improving their potato designs. They unlocked new techniques, compressing potato cells into ultra-dense, longer-lasting power pods. These Spud batteries could last months without rotting or losing conductivity. With these innovations, the potato revolution returned stronger than ever. Unlike traditional energy sources, potatoes left a remarkably small carbon footprint. As potato power flourished again, the planet thrived. Cities reduced emissions, forests regrew, and once polluted rivers ran clean. The agricultural industry flourished as new crops designed to complement potato fields created sustainable ecosystems. Farmers became the world's energy barons. Their sprawling potato fields now vital not just for food, but for global stability. The integration of potato power reshaped technology. Engineers designed laptops and phones with built-in potato cells, creating self-sustaining devices that only needed a quick Spud charge every few weeks. Schools encouraged kids to grow their own potato power kits, turning classrooms into thriving micro-energy labs. In fashion, designers incorporated thin potato batteries into clothing, allowing heated jackets and self-powered shoes to become part of everyday life. Even movie theaters featured potato-charged seats, complete with vibrating cushions powered by Spud cells. The world learned that potato power wasn't just about energy, it was about resilience. With its low environmental impact and endless versatility, potato energy became the new symbol of sustainability. Governments collaborated with farmers to ensure potato fields were protected and diversified to prevent another collapse. In the end, the humble potato had done more than light a few bulbs. It had reshaped civilization itself. From kitchen gardens to electric cars, the potato had become humanity's greatest power source. The next time you bite into a golden, crispy French fry, remember, this simple spud could hold the future of energy in its starchy core. What if the world's greatest invention was something we've been eating all along?